Hey guys, Jim Winnington here from Thinkaholics. I'm here with Moyez Thanawalla from Thanawalla Digital. So Moyez, what can you tell everybody about what you guys do?
Well, we're a Salesforce consultancy out of Dallas. We concentrate predominantly on the Fortune 50 type client, and we get involved in solutions that are fairly in depth. There's lots of integration involved. Something complex. CPQ was our big thing when CPQ was brand new. So I like to say that we were CPQ before CPQ was cool. So we get into those advanced technologies early on, and we try and push the envelope. Dallas has been particularly good to us. We find most of our clients either connected in some way to Dallas or within traveling distance of Dallas. We've been doing this for 10 years now and really like the platform. So we've remained. We are mostly Accenture graduates or the old Stadia graduates, and we found a nice life for ourselves. We're very much enjoying what we do.
So, you mentioned definitely larger implementations, Fortune 50, CPQ, which I assume means also connecting it to ERPs and all that good stuff, right?
That's correct, yes. So, for instance, we just completed one integration that was a three-way integration between Salesforce and Oracle and SAP, keeping three databases talking to each other live, in real time. So, those are very, very interesting and kind of fun things to do. We get involved in the deep end, as we say.
So do you specialize in any particular vertical, or is it pretty much across the board?
No, we're across the board. Our background has been telecom and pharmaceuticals and insurance. So we've dealt at that Fortune 50 layer across multiple industries. But our big thing is we use intense processes. Virtually all our implementations, we drop in the Agile Accelerator from Salesforce, and we use the Salesforce native methodologies when building our orgs. So there's a lot of that kind of rich Salesforce background. We eat our own dog food, as they say, right? So this is where we come in. When we need intense processes, when we need a rigorous approach, that's where Thanawalla Digital kind of makes its living.
Sitting down with the customer, working through what's their business process, getting all that, documented requirements,
Absolutely.
All the way through to their overarching, plan for the future, right?
And that's it, right? I think that the real the meat and potatoes of what we do is the discovery, right? Sitting down with the client and recognizing how they operate. And so there's a rigorous discovery process that precedes the implementation. That I think we do better than most. We do that extremely well. And it uncovers hidden processes that may be happening right now that even the client doesn't understand. So that's really our beginning specialty. So I like to say we make believers. We're small, but we absolutely make believers. And this leads to, I think, a successful completion and implementation for the client, getting it right in the beginning.
Yeah. So have you seen, how is the Lightning adoption going, from what you're seeing? And have you seen anybody starting to, leverage some of the stuff coming out for Einstein?
Yes. In fact, right now we're doing nothing but Lightning. So the last 4 major implementations that we've had have all been Lightning. And clients, they do love it. I think once they get over the hurdle of, I know Classic, and therefore we should do Classic, to I now get what Lightning is about. If you get them over that threshold, they love Lightning. Part of what we deliver is this understanding that Lightning is here to stay, right? There are very few companies that understand Lightning, have great depth in Lightning. We do. We get our clients across that threshold into understanding why they should go Lightning, right? And then getting them there.
All right, so if you were going to pick just one thing on why is Lightning important to start looking at? What will be one thing?
Well, so the thing I like best about Lightning is the extreme agility of being able to use components, right? So designing components is slightly tricky, but there are wonderful app exchange products for components. So if you're designing your page, you have great flexibility on which components you use, even for traditional applications. You don't just have one opportunity page, you've got 200 to choose from based upon your component suppliers. That gives us the ability to tailor even closer to the client's needs.
Yeah.
That and its native affinity with Salesforce One, right? With your mobile phone.
Yeah.
This is where we are headed. That convergence between mobile and desktop, Lightning is there.
Yeah.
Classic, it's there right now, but my own opinion is that if you've got a client that is even willing to talk about Lightning, show them the advantage.
Right.
And then,
So, and just kind of highlighting your point and giving the opposite of Classic, which is why Lightning is so superior there. With Classic, to embed a little widget in there is very difficult, right?
Yeah.
Not
Right.
scalable down to a phone or window size, right?
Right.
And ultimately what people end up having to do is totally rewrite the entire page, which
Exactly.
gives technical debt, right?
And this is the other thing, right? Technical debt. Most folks don't understand that when you've got a platform that allows you to eliminate technical debt going into the process, you'll still accumulate technical debt, but it'll be the good technical debt, right? Classic, fantastic platform, but it's showing its age.
Yeah.
When you build around Classic, you're building in a great deal more technical debt, which you're going to have to go remediate at some point. If you have that option, spend the time right now, switch over to Lightning, get your people's feet wet, get your org's feet wet, go forward. It's the way of doing this, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, so if people want to reach out to you and learn more about what you guys do or get started, what's the best thing for them to do?
Well, so our website is T, just the letter T, .digital.
Nice.
There's no .com at the end of it. It's just T.digital.
I like it.
If you'll go to that website, it kind of gives you a sense of who we are. There's some blogging on CPQ and CPQ for different verticals. And it'll also give you some contact information on how to reach us. So,
All right, Moyes, well, thanks for your time.
thank you very much.
Hey, if you like our videos, please be sure to subscribe and follow us on Twitter.